Satisfaction of success doesn't come from achieving goals. It comes from struggling well. Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. The satisfaction of success doesn't come from achieving goals. It comes from struggling well. That's a quote from Ray Dalio, and there's a lot in that. And as I've read his books and read more of what he's done, I think that quote really plays a lot into what we do as we try to succeed and the things that we do. Reminded me of this morning when I had a conversation with someone I'm coaching, and they were talking about the struggles they were facing. They were talking about what they thought they were going to be doing in their business as they built it versus the reality they're facing. And it really comes down to what Michael Gerber talks in the E-Myth. And even I related to him, from Robert Kiyosaki's self-employed versus business. And he's working a lot more in his business right now than he would like to be. He wanted to be in a position where he was working on the business more than in the business, but he is working in the business now. And it reminded me of Ray Dalio's quote, because right now he's going through the struggle. He's doing a lot of the things out of necessity because of the struggle he's going through to get this business off the ground. And that's where I encouraged him. I told him to look at the situations he's been in that over the last 6 months, some of them have been discouraging, but he's gone in and solved the problem and made it right. And because of that struggle, because of that experience, he can do things now that he couldn't do before. And that has put him in a different part of his business where he can manage things better, where he can do things better. And it's the experiences, the struggles, and those things of working in his business right now that are going to allow him at a later time to be able to work more on his business and oversee those that are working in the business. And I think it's, as we build things, it's something we all deal with. We've got to learn how to deal with those struggles, and then oftentimes we're going to look back, and as much as we might not like being in that struggle at the time, when we look back and look at the lessons it's taught us, look at the experience it's given us, it's really what makes us who we become. And when we know who that future self is that you want to become, you can look at those experiences and struggles and realize that that is what is making you become that person. Because without those struggles, a lot of those successes that you want and desire aren't going to come because you haven't yet become that person. So as hard as it is to go through the struggles, look at it as that opportunity. It's helping you become that person. Now, how do we overcome some of these struggles? Some of it is you have to go through those experiences. But a lot of times it's getting the right people on your team. It's getting the right coaches. It's getting the right mentors. It's getting the people that are going to help you know how to get there faster. Dean Graziosi, I've heard him say a lot of time, pay for speed. And it's definitely something that you can do. We're in a situation, he's hired me as a coach because there's a lot of things that those struggles would be a lot more difficult if I wasn't there to help him, because from my background, my experience, I can show him how he can avoid certain things. But at the same time, it's still, hey, these are the things you need to do. You need to experience these things. You need to be the one doing these things to get you to that next level, so that in the future, you're not going to have to deal with that. One of the things we're doing right now with one of my businesses, I have the opportunity right now to work with a mentor that has been absolutely amazing. He's someone I've looked up to for a long time, but the things that he's been able to achieve have been outstanding, and it's really cool. I had a call with him last week, and in the conversation I said, okay, you've been in my shoes before. Tell me exactly what you would do now if you were still in this position. And it really helped me to look at some of the next steps I wanted to take. And so that's what I've had the opportunity to do as I'm building this with other people, helping them do the same thing. Being able to use him as a mentor, and the other mentors I have, being able to use my experience and bring this team together and say, okay, here's what we're building. We're going to build this together, and here's how we're going to help you accelerate your portion of it, because you've got me as a coach, me as a mentor, we've got Kenny as a coach, Kenny as a mentor, we've got Elise, we've got all these people that are coming together, and as they're helping me accelerate my path, when we all come together, those that I'm bringing into our team, we accelerate their path even more quickly. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a really cool project to be working on and seeing how it's turning out. If you're looking for something, if you want to learn what we're doing and talk to me about how this program's working and how we're helping people do this, go to jeffheggie.com/cheat code and you'll be able to just fill out an application. It'll fill that out and we'll have an opportunity to talk about it, and I can tell you more about what we're doing. But look at the struggles you're facing. Don't let them discourage you. It's easy to get discouraged when you're in the struggle, but look at it and realize that that is what's going to bring you success. And it's those that keep going through that struggle, because it's so easy to quit when you're in the middle of the struggle. So don't quit. Things are going to get hard. There's going to be times that you think, why am I doing all this? And if you don't quit, you keep doing the right things, you keep bringing in the right people into your network, you're going to find success. But do the right things, find the right people, surround yourself with greatness, and you're going to get there. The satisfaction of success doesn't come from achieving the goals. It comes from struggling well. And as we struggle well, we're going to have that success. Good luck. Hey, dreamers and doers, if you're ready to take control of your financial and time freedom, stop waiting and start building a business that fits your dream life. Work directly with me, my team, and my mentors who have done it all. Go to jeffhagee.com/cheat codes right now and apply to unlock your success.